Good evening, I'm Shameka Neely. Hostess Brands says it will take court action Friday to liquidate the entire company if striking union workers throughout the nation do not return to work by close of business today. As of 5 p.m., workers and their families were still picketing in front of the Dolly Madison Bakery in Columbus. Employees say they have no plans to return to work. Workers cite that it's not worth it to work at Hostess and earn so little money. Union officials say they are hopeful that they will also be able to retain their jobs if a company builds the bakery after hours Hostess liquidates. Hostess operates nearly 30 facilities and employs more than 800 in Indiana. The Affordable Care Act requires states to decide whether to set up their own health care exchange or let the federal government do it. It also gives states the option to expand their Medicaid coverage. As WTIU's Gretchen Frazee reports, the first deadline is Friday, and Indiana has so far taken few steps to implement the federal law.
States must consider several factors when deciding how to implement the Affordable Care Act. The most pressing issue is setting up a healthcare exchange. Seema Verma is the state's healthcare reform lead. She says exchanges are basically online databases where patients would be able to shop for the best health insurance.
Think of it as an Expedia or an Orbitz to buy health insurance. So it's a place that you can go where you can compare cost and quality and then make your purchasing decision.
States must make a decision by Friday if they want to set up their own exchange. If they want to partner with the federal government, they must decide that by February, or else the federal government will step in. Prior to his election, Governor-elect Mike Pence said he did not want to set up an exchange.
I believe we should not. It's a deeply flawed bureaucracy. And my competitor's idea about a hybrid exchange, quite frankly, my experience is the federal government usually partners with states the way an alligator partners with a duck.
We need to move on. Thank you.
We won't be winners in the hybrid, we'll be losers.
After his election, Pence has maintained that view, and Governor Mitch Daniels has indicated he will follow the advice of the next governor. But even if Indiana does not set up an exchange, other aspects of the law, including Medicaid expansion, must still be addressed at the state level. Those issues will be a main point of discussion in the upcoming legislative session. For WTIU News, I'm Gretchen Frazee.